So Kwankwaso had decided to withdraw from Tinubu's government of national unity. Wow. Kwankwaso is actually the presidential candidate and the leader of the new Nigerian People's Party, NNPP, from Kano State. Okay. I know that Kwankwaso sometime during the campaign period late last year to early this year, boasted that it's better than Peter Obi and he will rule Nigeria. Boasted and boasted. Now, the election has come and gone, and he's nowhere to be found. Apart from Kano State, he didn't really secure meaningful vote anywhere. And now that the table is turning, he has been trying to see how he can get involved with Tinubu to run Nigeria. And now he has made a U-turn again, giving reasons why he is no longer going to support Tinubu's government of national unity because of the way Tinubu is recruiting different kinds of people with corruption issues. And I'm sure this must be issue related to getting what is his name, Ganduje, the immediate past governor of Kano State, as the chairman of APC nationwide. I'm sure everybody is asking, why is Ganduje the national chairman? That means APC is actually a party of heavy corruption, because Ganduje has had corruption issues in relation to management or handling of dollars. His appetite for dollars. First of all, he was found with a lot of dollar denomination, I think in his house or so, and his office. And from then, his nickname Gandola since then. Now, while in his office, as he was leaving, a corruption case also came for his interest in all the contracts that involves payment in dollars and taking bribes and the kickback from contractors and from all of that. So with all the corruption cases on Gandola, the Tinubu government still saw him as the best to become the national chairman of APC. Okay, so with the way Tinubu is recruiting people that have corruption cases, that is why Kwankwaso now had decided to withdraw from him. Let's see what more that Kwankwaso and NNPP will have to say. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, former governor of Kano State, had decided to withdraw from the proposed government of national unity led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The new Nigerian People's Party, to which Kwankwaso belongs, has cited several reasons for this decision. These include concerns about the involvement of individuals with corruption allegations and what they perceived as anti-people policies of the government. The NNPP has also resolved to provide opposition to the ruling of Progressive Congress APC. The party has carefully reviewed its relationship with Tinubu-led government and had decided not to be a part of it. They believe that the government's actions and policies are at odds with the party's philosophy and goals. Additionally, the NNPP is concerned about the presence of individuals with corruption allegations in the government, which contradicts the party's values. Prior to the release of ministerial nominees, there were reports of Tinubu's plan to form a government of national unity by including opposition parties. Okay, so these are the reasons that NNPP is giving for Kwankwaso's, withdrawing from Tinubu's government of national unity because of the kind of people he's getting into power. Yes, if you look at the cabinet that Tinubu is forming and look at the key people in his cabinet, in fact, this cabinet is even worse than Buhari's cabinet. That is the truth, because virtually almost everybody in Tinubu's cabinet have one case or the other. Look at the Senate president today in APC. How did he become senator? For something that he was in court and the court ruled against him. He went, I don't know how he got court judgment again, and then now becoming the Senate president with corruption cases, both with EFCC. Yeah? So, and that is just all. Look at Ganduje, the former governor of Kano State, coming to become the APC National Party chairman. This is against speaking to the statement that Adams Oshomole made in 2019 campaign that everybody should come to APC, that no matter how big your sins are, when you get to APC, your sins will be forgiven. So if you look at everybody that Tinubu has involved in his cabinet, they all have one corruption case or the other. And I'm sure this is the reason Kwankwaso and NNPP are trying to say they're no longer part of Tinubu's led government, because all the policies they are making are also anti-people's policies and also against the values of NNPP. So they're no longer going to be part of that. But I'm sure if you look on the ground, you can see that joining government with APC, where Ganduje is the APC national chairman, is not going to look well for Kwankwaso the way I look at it. Because we all know the controversies that have been between Ganduje and Kwankwaso in Kano State. And they've been utterly against each other, even though Ganduje succeeded Kwankwaso as governor of Kano State. But then it didn't go down well with all of them. And even Kwankwaso was in PDP before he broke out to form NNPP and thought he could lead Nigeria as president, but he didn't go anywhere in his vote. Okay, so there must be a political undertone between his relationship and Ganduje's relationship, coupled with the fact that having people like what is his name, Wike, that had been fighting PDP from onset, and both Wike and Kwankwaso also were former member of PDP, even though Wike is still in PDP but working for APC. Kwankwaso pulled out of PDP completely, but they have their root. Both of them have their root in PDP, and I'm sure will not be friends when it comes to national or party issues when they meet on national matters. So that is what is coming from Kano State. Let's see a few comments coming from a few individuals about this matter. Somebody says, simply put, he cannot work in government whose party's national chairman is Ganduje. Exactly what I said. He can't work with APC, whose national chairman is Ganduje, that has been having issues with him right there in Kano State. Somebody said, God bless you. That is just the reason. More so, they are still contesting the election that brought Abagida as governor of Kano State in court. Okay, God bless you. That is just the reason. More so, they are still fighting that election outcome in Kano State. Kwankwaso has no character. He is power drunk and unsteady. Okay, Kwankwaso is a great man because he has won Kano without federal mind. That's true. Talk without sense. Okay, they sorted themselves there. Somebody said Kwankwaso is very proud. Okay, pomposity is very rooted in his blood. You claimed someone is corrupt. I ask you, were you not also a product of corruption? Yes. You're a product of corruption too. I make it known to public your industry in Nigeria or viable and verifiable companies you established apart from politics. Can you survive? No. Let it be known to you, Kwankwaso, that your pride, pomposity can never help your ambition of becoming president of this nation. Okay? And your Lone Ranger political activities will take you to nowhere, rather total political disgrace and disappointment. That is what somebody is firing at Kwankwaso there. Truth, if the man Kwa has shown egos and worked with Labour Party, the president would have reached him through there. Abi. Now, because he is corrupt, then people with blueprint of corruption history should be allowed to hold position in the country. Is that what you mean? Okay, that's a big question. That Kwankwaso is corrupt does not mean that Tinubu should use men of high corruption cases to be in the affairs of the nation. Somebody say, "Chai, big lie." I don't know why Kwankwaso and his followers never accept the truth. Kwankwaso has been lobbying to get position in Tinubu's government. Can you imagine? So why is he turning back now to say that he's no longer a part of that government of Tinubu? So that is what is coming from NNPP and from Kwankwaso, that giving reason why Kwankwaso can no longer work with APC. But a lot of insiders have seen that he can never work with a party that has Ganduje as its national chairman. Let's have your comment as well for sharing on this Kwankwaso's case with APC.